You're listening to the Gag On This podcast.
I see you standing up and I want to knock you down.
He's only coming on my left side, too. That's weird.
That's where he likes to come.
I don't know. I can never control where I come.
No.
How do you do it?
It's those years of practice.
Let me try something.
Anti-Vice will beat him if he doesn't come in a target.
I can't direct mine. It just comes out like a runny nose.
Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2.
Better.
All right. Cool beans.
Oh, now it's back.
Now you're back to the left.
To the left.
While you figure that shit out, I will do the intro.
Do it.
Oh, well, thank you. This is the goddamn Gag On This podcast. Episode description will have the show and guest social media. You know, follow us on all the social medias. Subscribe to our YouTube page. Hear the episode 2 days before it is released. Like what you hear, leave a review. Hate what you hear? I don't know. Kabul's blowing up in popularity, I hear.
I fucked up.
Yeah. Right as I said that, I was like, oh.
That is fucked up. But that's good. I love it. I love it.
I am your host, Big Nick. We are joined by nationally traveling comedian, host of the Blarney Stone open mic every Wednesday at 7 p.m., Danny Goddamn D.
What?
Co-host of the Stand Up Dads podcast and my Portuguese lover, Rob.
Hello.
Host of the Iambic Poetry podcast, vice president of the Sacramento Poet Society, poet laureate Sharon.
Hi.
And we are joined by the hilarious Steve Goddamn Milani. Woo.
Hello. Glad to be here.
Yeah, this is your second time on here. I got to say, you're looking like Jack Dorsey out of like a cave or something. What's going on?
Oh, man, I'm on a mission to just become completely undomesticated. And I guess it just starts with letting your hair and beard grow.
You still use toilets?
Well, because I'm still living inside right now.
Okay.
Give it some time and progress.
Yeah, because
I prefer to be outside when I can.
Yeah, because you're like souping up like a FedEx truck or something, right?
Yeah, I got a big step van. I got 15 feet front to back, and then seven floor to ceiling, and 7 left to right.
So just so everybody knows why I'm fucking laughing my ass off. In Danny D's background, somebody just walked by in, I assume, their top and underwear.
No, it was swimsuits. We
Okay.
have a pool here.
What's the difference? I mean, really?
That is a good question. That is a very good question.
'Cause a lot of times underwear has more fabric than swimsuits do.
That is true.
Sorry, we didn't mean to interrupt your UPS thing.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, it's just I'm just building a tiny home in a big van, man, and it's been a blast. I don't really know what I'm doing, so I've had to rebuild a lot of things like 2 or 3 times. But that's all part of the adventure.
Is that van registered?
It's not right now. I don't know what I'm going to do about the registration, but it turns my stomach to think that I got to pay the state to have permission to just own my van.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if anyone's curious what we're talking about, when Steve was first on, he was talking about doing a boycott the DMV.
Yeah, fuck the DMV.
What's funny is that's like a thing out there. Like it's a big movement. I was actually quite shocked to hear that.
Really?
It is a big movement right now because I haven't come across anything else.
Yeah, like it's it made it on, what is that show? You guys know Bosch from Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
Like they did a whole season on these people that they're called free movers.
Oh, yeah.
And they talked about how they didn't want to register their vehicles. They don't have to. They don't have to pay rent because this is their land. Like it was a whole thing.
Oh man, I'm gonna
Send us that link. Yeah.
Yeah, I would really like to meet them in person because it's bullshit, man. If you think about it, hey, why should you have to have permission to go travel?
I think they based it off of those ass clowns up in Oregon that took over the what was it, a park or something like that?
Oh, you're talking about the Bundys?
Yeah. So it was that in that vein of thought.
I mean,
the Bosch thing.
Because we don't need government. I mean, government's just a myth. It's a belief system. It's not even tangible. Like you can't meet the government. You can only meet someone pretending to be the government. It's kind of like meeting a mall Santa. It's not really Santa Claus. Somebody that's going to let you sit on their lap.
Yeah, like they just represent the government. But remember back in the day when you used to like look for cops to protect you, and now you look for cops and like try to stay the fuck away? Like,
it's because you're always carrying.
Carrying what?
It's legal here.
I'm just trying to live my life. I just would like it if everyone else just left me the fuck alone.
I think it's only legal in certain quantities too, though.
Not that legal.
Well, yeah, but that's the whole problem, right? The legality behind it is the problem, because there's no morality behind it at all, right? It's okay to own things. It's okay to have possession of property on you. I don't give a shit what you own. It's not my business.
People?
Well, that's different. You're violating rights. You can't own people.
Well, not here.
There's a spot where you can own people. You could live somewhere and own people still to this day. Is that what you're saying, Sharon? Where?
Yes.
Where?
Other countries that own people.
Give me a country.
I'll find one for you and give it to you. I don't look.
There are a lot of countries where slavery still takes place, but that doesn't make it more. No. It's not okay. I mean, in this country alone, there's still human trafficking.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
True.
It's like, yeah, I mean, a pimp technically owns you. I mean, in the United Arab Emirates, they kind of own people because they like take the workers' passports away.
Right. The federal government owns you because you're registered through a birth certificate and a social security number.
Yep.
I don't see
that. And they take
ownership.
Your property from you. What are we looking at here?
He's looking for
what countries can you own people?
You can't.
You might as well say slavery. What countries have slavery?
What countries have slavery? What
still
have slavery currently? 2021. Yes. Let's see.
Well, according to the 13th Amendment of the Constitution, America has slaves.
Okay, so apparently India has the most at 18.4 million. China, Pakistan, Bangladesh. Oh wow. Isn't Bangladesh India? Isn't that a city?
I
think it's just part of.
Yeah.
I don't plan on going to any of those places.
Yeah. None of these places are high on my vacation list.
No, you never thought like, hey, let's go to Uzbekistan for fucking vacation?
We have listeners there.
Well,
we do.
Maybe they're never mind.
But as you read, it said that it's the modern day slavery.
Sure.
Child labor, forced marriage. That's what they're calling the slavery of these days.
Picturing a guy picking cotton in Uzbekistan, listening to Gag on This.
That's funny. That's funny.
But no, I get where Steve's and where he's saying about just the government itself. It's a facade that basically it shows that to the world, saying that, well, we're helping you out, when kind of respectfully they only help who is paying, or they feel
they're not helping who's paying. They're protecting those who aren't paying. Because we are paying, and the rich fuckers are the ones that are getting protected.
Well, then why are you in such support of supporting the government, Rob?
Because it beats the alternative.
What's the alternative?
Just anarchy.
Yeah. Anarchy.
Okay,
I like that. I don't like the libertarian utopia where someone makes profit off of everything. I believe in a public good or a common good where everyone chips in. Like, you may not have a kid, but you're still chipping in towards schooling. So because if you're not paying for the schooling, you're going to end up paying for that prison. So it's, you're putting money towards something. I just wish I could pick and choose, like, hey, I don't want any of this money going towards rockets or, missiles in fucking Afghanistan. I'd rather have it to fix this fucking hole in my street.
Well, that government will never give you that option.
I know, and that's unfortunate.
It takes the free market to fix that. In a free market, then you could decide where your money goes. But right as it is right now, you can't withdraw your financial support from the police departments. You know, it's all there. It's all tyranny.
Not arguing
The government
there.
only exists to bring legal force against people.
Unnecessary legal force all the time.
Yeah.
This is a heavy episode.
So dick jokes, huh?
Son of a bitch.
Well, one trick pony, guys. I hate the government. Hey, good news. I've been promoted, though, on Facebook from an extremist to a potential terrorist.
Woo!
Ooh.
Good job, Shaman.
What flipped that?
You know, just me being outspoken against COVID measures and being a 9/11 conspiracy theorist.
That's still a
That's
thing?
what they now is potential terrorism.
So are you like it's an inside job kind of thing? We blew it up ourselves?
Look at his
Oh, yeah.
shirt.
Absolutely. Hell, I even believe the Titanic was an inside job. If you look at the history of what happened after the Titanic, they did a commission and everything the same way they did the 9/11 stuff. It's crazy. It'll really boggle your mind.
What's hilarious is I know what you're talking about because I went down this rabbit hole of conspiracy theories. And yeah, some people are saying that the Titanic was the first false flag.
Like the Lusitania?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it was necessarily the first false flag, but it was definitely a false flag to get the Federal Reserve Bank established. But government's been killing people to misdirecting since the beginning of time.
Of course.
I'd argue that religion's been doing the same thing.
Right.
Well, religion's just another form of government.
Sure.
Yeah, that's true.
By the way,
You know,
I was going to say that movement I was talking about is called the Sovereign Citizen Movement, and they actually have license plates that you can buy that talk about how your license plate numbers are private, and they don't need to give it to anybody.
But you get the license plate number from the government.
But that's just it. Let me pull it up real quick. I'll show
Yeah, what
you.
the fuck?
So you mean they give a license plate to them?
Citizen license plate.
So I take
private.
offense to the term sovereign citizen. It's a contradiction in terms.
So basically, the license plate says no driver license or insurance required, private, not for commerce, private mode of travel. And that's all
It
it says.
says, please pull me over
Yeah,
and take away my
begging
car
for it,
and
yeah.
cause problems for me, please. That's what it says. Why don't you just,
That's what would happen.
I don't know who watches this show and I don't know who listens to the show, so I'm just going to keep my mouth shut on a lot of things. But I agree with Steven on almost everything.
What I just made a Kabul blowing up joke. I mean, you can say really whatever you want at this point. Which, by the way, that was a big explosion. Did you guys see that?
No.
I was asleep.
No, I didn't see it.
Huge.
What happened?
I don't have a TV.
People die.
No, I'm saying was it like a missile explosion or something?
Suicide bomber. So if you're following Kabul,
suicide
basically
bomber,
people
okay.
are trying to leave Afghanistan and shit because it sucks. And a suicide bomber ran in there and
suck.
blew up.
Oh, it sucks.
Well, yeah.
How do you say it doesn't suck?
I think
The situation sucked now.
Yeah.
But before
I think it
it
would
didn't
suck to be in Afghanistan right now.
It has
For
sucked
sure.
to be in Afghanistan for over 50 years.
Saying I'd rather be a lot of other places,
Would you?
like hanging out with my mom.
Okay.
in
Wow.
Texas.
No, I mean,
And
I
that's
don't
a big
believe you.
step for me than be in Afghanistan,
oh.
Just saying.
Okay.
Women aren't really welcome there anyways,
So if you're still listening to this podcast, audience,
Yeah, you guys, this was a great idea. Yeah, have Steven come on and do conspiracy theories.
you were the one that was like, we're gonna have Steven on. So don't be hating.
No.
So are you getting back into comedy now, Steven?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been going out, hitting up the open mics and whatnot. But I'm pivoting all my comedic persona into just an anti-government ranter.
Why is that?
Because that's just really where my heart lies. What's that?
Well, not just because of the government rant, but I'm saying, I mean, is it going the same route like how Joe Rogan is doing some of his stuff on some occasions and stuff, or where are you trying to pivot people to? What direction are you trying to pivot?
I want people to know that we have the power. All we got to do is modify our behaviors in unison, and we can suck all the power away from the government. It's atrocious to me that we keep locking people up over possession of this or that, and sending them straight to the prison system. And we could stop it all if we just started serving on juries, and just look, no victim, no crime, period. And if we started doing that, we could really turn the tide in what's becoming a really ugly way to live.
So by you saying that about have we basically made a stigma of the jury duty being itself a bad thing, or people don't care? It's more of a care thing now.
Yeah, it seems to me like it's been pushed on us, as the system has pushed it on us, to not want to serve on a jury duty and not to educate ourselves. People don't realize the jury's not bound by the law. The jury gets to make whatever moral decision they want. And if we took that power upon ourselves, we would stop locking up so many people that don't have any victims to their behaviors.
And if they would allow us to have a jury for crimes, like in traffic court, where, you fucking get a red light ticket and nothing was...
You would drag the system to a halt.
I don't give two shits.
Oh, man, I would love... That's a brilliant idea. If we could flood the court systems, the trials by jury, and just
already flooded,
break their little system.
That's right. How many of us haven't ran a red light? Why do you have to pay $500 just because you accidentally ran a red light? Fuck you guys. No one got hurt. If there was a jury, I'd get away with it.
You know what? You run a red light, you fucking deserve whatever you get.
Oh my God, Rob. This is a great idea. Nick and Steven.
Nope.
What? Why are you dragging me into this? What the fuck did I do?
Well, because it's like saying, well, I can go outside and shoot a gun in the air all I want as long as it doesn't hit anybody.
Did it hurt anyone?
Well, that's the thing. What if it? How do you know?
But it didn't. I know, because I ran the fucking red light.
No, I know. But if I go out there into the middle of the street and just start firing up in the air, I don't know where those bullets are going to land. Chances are it's not going to hit anybody. But at what point do I get in trouble? Only when it hits somebody?
Yeah.
So by then it's too fucking late.
Or when you destroy property.
But if that's the case, he has to put his name on the bullets so they can bring it back to him.
We do some investigations. I don't foresee that to be a real problem. Most people aren't stupid enough to go out in the street and just start shooting guns off into the air.
Be surprised in some places.
New Year's Eve.
Well,
all over the fucking country. 4th of July. No, but I mean, I'm just comparing that to the running a red light. If someone feels like they can,
fucking comparison in my book.
Why? If you run a red light, it's just like you have a chance of hitting somebody.
I didn't That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, yeah, I run red lights all the time. I don't give two shits, but I do it in a safe environment. Well, obviously I'm aware of what's happening. I've never fucking hit someone while running a red light. I'm saying if I'm sitting at the fucking turn and it's taking forever because it's 2 a.m. and there's no one on the road. Okay, who hasn't ran a red light?
I agree. I'm right there with you.
They don't need cameras because, it's different. I get caught by a cop. That's totally different. I get caught by a fucking camera, a robot. You're not even there doing your job. You have someone else doing your job that I can't even fight with. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even go to court and argue with it. It's like, okay, well, now you're just watching me all the time. And it's like, fuck you guys.
Actually, you can't take it to court, but it's funny because they have a link on there. Because I had a buddy that
I've done it. Yeah.
Yeah. He got 3. They added a new light when I was working in Millbrae, a new camera. And it was people pretty much do the Hollywood stop, to make a right turn. And he, runs out of the office a lot, and he got 3 tickets from that camera in one day. So he tried to fight it and they said, okay, well, let's check it out. And they watched the link. And every time he just cruised right through it. And he got nailed and he was trying to 3 in a day. He got fucked. It was like $700 for that guy.
I love
But
how
again,
they play it back for you. Like, let's see close up. It's like seeing playback on football. Oh, let's see the playback. Yeah, that's you, right?
Fair.
How's that not fair?
So you're saying you can do wrong as long as you don't get caught.
No, I'm saying that the government doesn't need to have fucking like cameras and all kinds of stuff to like, okay, fine. If you're a cop and you're doing your job and you catch me, cool.
Yeah.
But
I think the cameras
you
suck.
install a camera, I'm going to shoot it out with this gun that I got from Rob's house.
Let's hear what Steve said.
No victim, no crime, man. There's no reason that guy should have been penalized for turning right on a red light.
I agree. I think it was bullshit.
More than a suggestion.
See, you're the problem, Rob. You agree, but you still go with it.
What choice do I have?
You could rise against it.
How do I rise against a camera in on a light?
You join a movement to remove your license plate off your vehicle. No license plate, they can't send you a ticket. You know, the license plate's nothing more than just a cattle tag in your ear anyway, going down the freeway.
Yeah, think about that. Nice.
Nick,
Gotta find somebody to identify you.
What's up?
hi.
I'm looking something up.
Okay.
Shouldn't you have already done this? I'm just kidding.
No, I just since you guys were talking about like lights and shit, I just wanted to share this guy. Have you seen this guy? We don't need the. It's just some guy that just stands and just.
He's just begging to get hit. So he's dressed up as a camera.
So he's his own, like he do some vigilante work being a camera.
I think he's just being a prick, but this is the funny one. Where is it?
He's
Right?
gonna get his ass beat.
Where is it?
So they fall over.
No, right here. This one's funny. So he's doing the snap thing, and it turns out he's doing it to a cop.
Oh, shit.
And then when the cop reverses, he plays it off like, nope, I'm real. I'm real. And then they get out, and he fucking bolts.
Nice.
Catch your ass. Gotta catch your ass.
Wow.
Yeah, but he's just having fun.
He's just trying to help them do their job.
What's up?
I don't see the crime there. He shouldn't have been in trouble.
But he was. So I got a question that it's not political. It is just insane. And I want everyone's opinion on this.
If this has to do with what I think it does.
What do you think it has to do with?
Cheese.
Goddamn right. Okay.
No, I'm interested.
Steve, Sharon.
Yeah.
Do you put cheese? Is it okay to put cheese on a hot dog?
What kind of cheese?
Shredded cheese. Not nacho cheese. Just like shredded cheese. No chili. Just shredded cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are fucking.
You're the only one that I know that.
I mean, I don't personally, but I'm not going to have a problem if Steven puts fucking cheese on his hot dog.
Yeah. I'll put cheese on my hot dog.
I'm not going to put a Facebook post about it. That's for damn sure.
No.
You put anything on a hot dog. It's like putting anything on a pizza. I mean,
there's anything in a hot dog, so fucking what's it matter what you put on it?
Yeah.
True. I mean, it's just a topping.
I mean, they actually
nacho cheese and hot dogs is great.
Yeah. They used to sell those hot dogs with the cheese in it, like the vein.
Yeah.
Nasty as hell, but it's a thing, Nick. Sorry.
You guys are fucking gross. No. Hot dogs, you put condiments on hot dogs. Cheese is not a goddamn condiment.
Sure it is.
It's a condiment.
Put it on a burger.
No.
It's a condiment.
It's a condiment.
It is not a condiment.
Why? You put it on a burger.
You know how I know it's not a condiment?
Huh.
Mustard is a condiment. Nobody's putting out different types of mustard at a party like,
Yeah, they
here,
are.
check out my mustard tray.
Steven and I are big, huge mustard.
You get brown mustard, you get the yellow mustard, you get the Dijon.
Nobody's sticking a spoon in different mustards and eating it like, ooh.
No one does that to cheese.
That's those festival type, but no. Yeah,
People do that with cheese. They're like, here's some brie, here's some
You want to know what that tells
Limburger.
me?
What?
You guys are spending a little too much time together if that's annoying you. You need to go outside and take a walk.
It's not annoying me. It's just, it
It clearly is.
Well, it's, okay. It is annoying me, but only because everybody is saying it's a thing, and I've never heard it until today.
This is like, people bitching about pineapple on pizza.
Yeah.
Like,
that is cultural appropriation, goddammit. I am being fucking serious about that. You put pineapple on anything, it's Hawaiian bullshit.
Some fat fucking Wisconsin wants to put cheese on a hot dog. Fucking there it is.
I mean, they have cheese that have sliced. They do the cheese slices and put them under, and then put the hot dog on top of it.
No,
that's kind of gross.
I'm not a big fan on hot dogs, but I certainly like the grated cheese on hot dogs.
Yeah. What the fuck is the cheese that they put on?
I just like mustard and only shredded cheese on top of my hot dog.
I can see that.
Oh, you can fuck right off with that.
I've never done that. I just said that. Just so that you get upset about it. But next time I eat a hot dog, I will do that for you, Nick.
You guys are gross.
Try it.
No.
You like cheese?
Yeah. In like
you like hot dogs?
Yeah, but not the two combined.
How do you know?
Why?
You've never had it.
I like shitting and I like sex, but I'm not going to combine the two.
Some people do. Some people do. Some people do. Gotta put some paper towels down, but some people, put some
paper towels.
Plastic.
No, you put your mouth.
I drank way too much last night for this. Let's talk about something else.
Wait, you drank at your open mic?
Yeah. Well,
How's that going, by the way?
It was really good. Well, there was like 60 people there last night, but
nice.
When there's that many people, it's hard to control it. So,
like 60 comics?
No, 60 regular people, and there was like 10 comics. I don't really let everyone go, so I wear a whistle, and if you suck, I blow it. We don't really put over bullshit at Danny D's mic, right, Steven?
That's right. No bullshit at Danny D's mic.
That's right.
Yeah.
How do you regulate that?
How do I regulate what? Whether you suck or not?
No. How do you regulate 60 people coming in? You don't know who's vaccinated or whatever. You just
she doesn't give a fuck.
I don't live like that, Sean.
It's not at the comedy spot.
There was a 6-year-old at the fucking bar, I don't know what to tell you. They serve food there. My mic starts early. I didn't ask anyone any kind of questions like that because I don't care. I just don't care. Do what you want to do to your body. I'll do what I want to do to mine.
So here's a scenario.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fuck with me.
Okay. Okay.
Someone comes in. A couple people come in. Unvaccinated. Got the virus or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Give it to you.
Mm-hmm.
You take it home.
Mm-hmm.
You give it to Noah or somebody.
Mm-hmm.
They're all screwed.
Mm-hmm.
Then what?
Well, then that sucks.
I'll put that on your tombstone.
Even if everyone was vaccinated, they could still fucking get it, I know that's why. So it doesn't really matter. I mean, my son or my daughter could get it from Sourdough and Company. She goes to work every day. My son could get it from school. He started on Monday. So, I mean, you can't just automatically blame me because people are at the mic. That's not.
It's not the blame. It's the point of the responsibility.
I've had COVID, and that's cool, and that's fine, and I've lived through it. I didn't go to the hospital, and I had COVID again, twice. 2 confirmed cases of COVID.
What are you fucking like crabs or something? Goddamn.
I like to get things. But all I'm saying is my children have not gotten COVID. My 95-year-old grandma who I hang out with every day has not gotten COVID. And that's the last thing on my mind when I go out and do my open mic. I just want to, have a good time and be funny. If you're sick, stay home.
So since Sharon opened this door, Steve, what are your thoughts on the vaccination?
Oh, man. Well, ultimately it comes down to bodily autonomy. If you don't have bodily autonomy, you're a slave. And so if vaccines can be coerced or forced upon the population, we really got to ask ourselves what kind of world we live in. I am completely against anything forced.
So wait a minute, hold up. So how should it have been? Because I hear what you're saying, that it's kind of been forced upon people just like everything else in life. How you think they should have, what other way should they have brought this in? Because, it just seems like It seems like this was one way they could have done it, or what's the other option?
Because the other option as an option.
Just leave it as an option. It's there. Anybody that wants to get vaccinated has the opportunity to be vaccinated today if they wanted to.
Well, technically,
the vaccines don't work unless a majority of the people get it.
Well, the majority of the people have.
Vaccines don't work.
Yeah.
Huh?
Because even if everybody had it, it's still not working.
It is working because the people that get sick aren't getting hospitalized as much as people that aren't vaccinated. So, I mean, it's just, with that, we'd still have polio. We'd still have smallpox. We would still have so many things.
And you know what? It's we survival of the fittest.
Still have polio.
No, we don't have
polio. When's the last time you met someone with polio?
I met someone in Seattle with polio. She was 70, but she's still alive.
Now that has polio.
Right now.
It's been branded. There's like 12 different polio-like diseases that have the exact same symptoms and treatments as polio. They've just rebranded it.
When's the last time you saw a ward in a hospital with nothing but iron lungs? Because that's what was happening with polio. Well, it's not going on now.
The technology has moved beyond the iron lung. Kids, we don't put people in iron lungs ever. That's old technology. That doesn't mean that polio has gone away. There's like 12 polio-like diseases out there with the exact same symptoms and the exact same treatment. And to tell me it's not polio is, I'm distrustful. I'm distrustful of an organization that's highly incentivized on me staying sick.
Some dick jokes, huh?
Well, no, I was going to say I apparently offended somebody because the Paralympics are going on.
Right.
And our Paralympians, not so good.
Yeah, I was going to say, U.S. is not doing too well.
Like China, this is going to sound rude, but China has the best special people. They have like 10 gold medals. We have 2.
Yes, we have 2.
Yeah, I think that they do is I
thought they were silver, not gold.
I think they take the athletes that didn't make the real Olympics and then fuck them up so that they qualify for the Special Olympics. There's my conspiracy theory for the day.
Yeah,
dude, really?
China has 8 gold, 5 silver, and 10 bronze. We have 2 gold.
You want to know what that tells
silver.
me?
What?
It's gonna be fucked up though. It tells me that we don't push our special people hard enough, like the rest of the countries. We just cater to them.
I mean, look, we're only 2 ahead of Belarus.
Wow.
I don't even know what that is.
Belarus is in the Eastern.
It was part of the old
Europe.
Soviet.
Yeah, Soviet.
Okay.
Let's see who's last. Venezuela, step up your special game.
Well, and there might still be countries on here that don't have any.
Yeah, because they don't have special people.
No, I'm just saying there's no medals. This is only showing, wow.
Really?
It's like in Iran when they said they had no gay people.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying like no one wants to try out or like no one wants to, they just don't have anyone.
No, they do the 300 thing. They go to the highest peak. They hold them up. Any deformities, they just chuck them off the cliff.
This is fucked up. Why are we talking about this?
This is Sparta.
Exactly. See, he gets it. It's the beginning of 300. Don't get mad at me.
I've never seen that.
We're talking about it because I offended somebody because I was just like, our Paralympians need to step it up. And they were like, how dare you make fun of special people?
Damn.
And I was like, no, we suck. That's all.
We're still in the top 10.
Whatever.
You should say your joke, Steven.
I
don't even know what you're talking about.
You don't? The suicide joke?
Oh, about how quadriplegics are the happiest people on the planet because they have the lowest suicide rate.
Ouch.
I gotta think about that one.
Yeah, well, it turns out they just don't have access to like swimming pools without chain link fences around them and stuff like that. I kind of butchered the joke, you guys.
Yeah, you ruined it.
I butchered it big time.
So wait, is that a joke you go to the open mic and say in front of everybody?
Yeah.
Dude, have you gotten backlash at all?
No.
Were you at the canyon 2 weeks ago?
Here and there. I polish it up a little bit better than that. It's I read a news article that said paraplegics least likely to commit suicide. And I thought it would be a heartwarming story about overcoming adversity. It just turns out they don't have access to their swimming pools.
It's like people with Alzheimer's probably have a low suicide rate because they can never remember to fucking do it.
That's good.
What was I supposed to do today? Fucking kill myself. Shit.
I feel sometimes.
They just make a list. I'll just write this down for tomorrow. I know I'm thinking about it.
No, it'll be like Memento. They just tattoo suicide all over themselves.
I just showed that movie to my 12-year-old the other day.
Oh, geez.
Is that
Jesus, buddy.
How do you like
Sorry.
that?
She just turned 13.
It's one of like Christopher Nolan's earlier films. But basically, this guy has like a 30-second span of memory.
So like 50 First Dates.
Yeah.
But they show you the whole movie in reverse.
That's all.
Oh, is it scary?
Yeah.
No, it's just fucked up.
Okay.
It's pretty cool the way they utilize time and tell their story backwards.
That's cool. Maybe I'll check it out.
That. Nolan's all about that time.
You know what movie fucked me up? And I like Christopher Nolan, but his fucking the other time one that he just like recently released.
Oh, you mean Tourette on Tenet.
Tenet.
Tenet, yeah, Tenet.
That was a mind fuck.
It was a little bit. It was a little weird. I mean, I kept on. What kept me up was the person always saying, "I'm the protagonist." I was like, "You call yourself the protagonist? You have no name? I'm just the protagonist." I'm like, okay. It was an interesting movie, though.
Any other hot topics we want to talk about today here on Gag on This podcast, special edition?
Special edition?
Special victim unit.
I got a new credit card and bought a mixer with it.
Oh yeah, what's the number?
KitchenAid?
What's the number?
Yeah, what's the last three?
The KitchenAid?
Huh?
Is it a KitchenAid mixer?
No, it's a DJ mixer.
Oh, for your beats. Okay, I didn't know. I was thinking kitchen. Never mind.
That is the most woman thing you could have said.
I was going to say what color. Cool, man.
Like me.
That makes sense.
Actually, it's more darker than me. So
you like to get things that match you, I guess? Is that what you're saying?
You know, the funniest thing is, I think my color I like is turquoise or blue.
You look good in turquoise.
Not purple?
Purple's an iffy color.
I was just going to say because of the movie.
Right. More.
Oh my God, Nick.
What the fuck, guys? Come on. We're having fun. We're joshing. Yeah.
Rip it up, huh? Just rip it a little bit. No.
So your board is like Wesley Snipes dark?
Yes.
All right.
Wesley Snipes dark, yes. More in that. What's up?
When's your next show? Like your DJ stuff? What are you going to do next?
DJ stuff. I'm doing Marcus Mayhem's
at the winery.
Show. At the winery in Galt.
Oh, I like Marcus.
Yeah.
I've got to get you on the show, man. I got to get you on the show. So I know you don't want to go have a golf for it, but whatever.
Galt's not even that far.
Pretty far.
Oh,
Galt?
where I'm at, yeah.
Oh, well, where you're at, but from, yeah.
Is your fire contained up in Grass Valley?
Yes,
Good.
it is. I was surprised. I'm glad you asked me, Rob. I mean, I was surprised Nick didn't say anything, but yeah.
He's a selfish prick.
No, I saw a post about it being okay. Shut up.
I've been in Santa Rosa all weekend. I didn't even know there was a fire in Grass Valley. I thought there was just one up like 50.
Oh, yeah. You went to Morgan Hill. Did you get meth?
No.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
I did a show on Friday night at Three Disciples in Santa Rosa, and then the girls came up and we partied on the beach all day. And then I did another show with Casey, and then I went to San Jose, which was cool. And then I went to Yeah, Morgan Hill, very like one horse town type deal.
Yes.
Like that's where you grew up, Nick?
Down the street from it, yeah. Down the street from where you were tenant.
He's just like explains a lot.
It's not a one horse town. Like I said, they have meth.
The thriving suburb with meth.
Although I will say,
they bring the meth in on that one horse.
One horse. Several trailers, one horse.
that's going to be the fucking clip. So before we get on to whatever else we got, I do want to give everybody an opportunity to plug their stuff. So Steve, plug any shows you got coming up, social media, things like that.
Yeah, I'm just having a ton of fun on my Facebook right now, Steve Milani. And, I've just been hitting the open mics. Come on out. I like Monday nights, do the work on Auburn Boulevard at the Scoreboards. And then I love Wednesday nights, Gag On This, Danny's at the Blarney Stone. Those are my two favorite mics.
We did karaoke last night afterwards. It was super fun. We missed you.
Oh, yeah. I wish I could have been there.
Next time.
Danny.
What do I want to say? I'm just kidding. Every Wednesday, you can catch me at the Blarney Stone in Orangeville, or any shitty bar here in Sacramento. I will be there probably doing comedy, trying to work some stuff out. There's Scoreboard on Monday. We are looking for a new venue on Tuesdays. Always come hang out on Wednesdays, drink specials, whatever. And I have some shows coming up, but they'll be on my Instagram page at radchick4ever. That's it.
When's your radio show start?
August 31st.
Nice.
I believe that's Monday.
What radio show?
I'll tell you later. I haven't seen you enough.
All right.
All right, Sharon, what do you got?
You can check me out on I Am a Poetry Podcast, and also you can check me out on a couple shows. We're having a show on next Thursday in the Blinson Winery over in Galt. Me, Marcus, all the crew and stuff. Check it out on Blinson Winery. Get your tickets. Also check out Off the Chain Comedy Show this Sunday. They still have tickets over at the Punchline. It's going to be epic. I'll be over there too. So yeah.
All right, Robert.
Get my side project, Stand Up Dad's podcast. I do that with my buddy Mike. We talk about parenting and throw in some dick jokes. This week we're talking about what to do when your kid hates school. And
gonna go.
Huh?
He's gonna
Yeah,
go.
you tell him to fucking deal with it. Sack up,
Pretty
son.
much.
Jesus.
It's funny because he comes. Huh?
He at the beginning, like he's still in elementary school. Like,
He's in third grade. He's all.
boy.
Yeah, I know. It's
Take
just
him out
gonna
of
get
school and
fucking
fuck
worse.
it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
get them out, man. Fuck the school system. It's setting
Get
our
him
kids
out
up
and
for
take him fishing.
That
Take him
is true.
fishing and teach him life lessons.
Yeah,
Teach
I'll
him-
let you and Steve raise them, Danny.
No, I'm done.
Funny how she said that. It's just like, I don't want to raise
It's
that.
not my little mistake. I already did mine too.
Oh,
Hey, I only made one mistakes once. All
I'm
right.
just kidding. I love the shit out of my kids. I just wish if they were little, I'd go back and redo a couple of things. A lot of things, actually.
There
Neither
we go.
here nor there.
I'd be curious to hear that.
that's what I'm saying.
I'd switch out their dad for a normal guy.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
What's normal?
Hey, I don't know. I think I'm pretty normal.
Uh-huh.
We're pretty interesting.
so follow me on Twitter at the Big Nick J. Also, check me out on a couple podcasts at Delvin Cox Experience. I'll be on that tomorrow, actually, Friday. This comes out Saturday. Probably be released the next week. After that, next Wednesday, I'll be on Cheap Seats reviewing some movie that's on Netflix. I forgot what it was. It's like Sweet Cherry Cola or some shit. I
I
forgot.
need to join you.
And then the week after that, I will be on Po' Boy podcast with the great Jody B.
I want to be on that podcast.
Like, you want to be on it with me?
Yeah.
Well, I will, sure, but I was just thinking like I want to be on it by myself one day. So
Well, hit him up.
But I did. Okay, all right. I'll tweet him.
I'll hit him up for you since
Thank you.
me and him were like this.
Because I don't tweet.
Yeah, I tweet a lot, and I got mad. I tweeted something good. Somebody quote tweeted, and they blew the fuck up. And I'm like, they couldn't open my tweet and like it. Like they just had to like the quote tweet. Are you fucking serious?
That's funny.
And they have less followers than me. It's like, what the fuck, guys?
Oh, baby.
Fucking social media.
The best I've done on Facebook is I got something to get 7.8 thousand shares.
That's good.
On what?
Yeah. On it was just a post about the government sucking dick, or something like that.
Was it the one I sent you? No.
I think it was the one that was the cover of all the Time magazines and just said same fear, different year.
Yeah, that's good.
Same fear, different year. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like 10 different magazine covers of the swine flu or this flu or that scare or this scare.
If the government really sucked dick, that would be kind of a nice thing.
They probably do it aggressively.
I'll take what I
can
can
get. Like
get.
an aggressive blowjob, Steven?
Yeah, get their teeth on it.
Government blowjob, kind of like government cheese. Just get in line.
Put it in your hot dog. Put it on top of your hot dog. Just sprinkle that government cheese on top of your hot dog in front of Nick.
That's just a hop, skip, and a jump away from anarchy, guys. I can't fucking stress it enough.
Hey, and are we going to take advantage of the opportunity of doing the studio thing? I found a place for us to record live. We could meet up together in one place.
I mean, yeah, I'm all for it. Like I said.
Rob, you allowed to go outside?
I go outside all the fucking time. I just got a fuck trophy to worry about.
Bring him with you.
Well, no, if anything, I told Rob what we can do is you and I can be in studio and then I can hook the Zoom up to our board and we'll be fine.
It's definitely more fun live. So
it is.
Anyway, do your thing.
But yes, I'm down for it. So let me know what that guy thinks. Defunk, right?
No, it's Defunct's guy. But yeah, all right.
Kind of a guy.
Yeah, you gotta know the guys.
So, Steve, I'm curious, if you're undomesticated, do you at least shower?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Wild humans have always kept themselves clean, man. That's just been part of what we've done since day one.
I'm so like the undomesticated thing. Like it seems interesting.
It's fucking hot.
It's hot.
It's hot to see like a man out in the wild, just undomesticated and like helpful. All of my friends have crushes on Steve Milani. Every single fucking one of them.
I've always been disturbed about women's fascination with a beard and full beard and stuff.
He couldn't, even if he didn't have a beard. He's you could tell he's not caged. He's not like a caged animal.
He's free roam.
Yeah. He's
He's got trail mix. Yeah. Not that store shit.
Yeah, man. None of that store shit. I like to forage for my food. In fact, I've been snacking on grapes right now that I foraged.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Stolen from the neighbor?
Yeah. No. Well, they just throw in the street trail behind my house.
Got it.
Okay.
We need to go down the river one last time and see if those figs are ready.
Oh, I bet those figs are nice and ready.
I bet you they are.
We have figs in Sacramento?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come tubing with us, Nick, and you'll see the fig tree.
Nah.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how much food you can find just growing for free.
Yeah.
There's a woman that I met, and she's more undomesticated than I am, man. And the first time she made me dinner, it was venison stew, and the venison was roadkill she had harvested.
See, I think it's funny that cheese on a hot dog is completely blowing my mind. But roadkill, like stew, that makes sense to me. Like I'd probably rock it.
Oh yeah, it was delicious, man. And she was able to harvest the skin off the animal, turn the skin into leather, and about 65 pounds worth of meat that was usable.
She's making a whip for playtime. What is she gonna do with the? What is she gonna do with the leather? Like, what is she? Does she know how to like sew and put stuff together?
Yeah. She's gonna make a shirt.
That's cool.
God, that would draw the line at getting lunch at the SPCA.
I'm telling you, man, roadkill's when I start living in my van between foraging food and harvesting roadkill, man, that's how I plan on feeding myself for most part.
I just imagine you being like the grandma in Beverly Hillbillies where she's just like, stop, there's roadkill. And she just scoops it up.
Now,
this is mine.
Would you create some of the roadkill? Like, ooh, there's a good one. Let me get it. Or
not intentionally, no.
Okay. I guess I would fuck up.
There's better ways to get an animal than with the front end of my van.
Sure.
Right.
I'm trying to think of all like what good roadkill will be out in like our neck of the woods. Like raccoons, I think would be a little too gamey for me.
Skunk.
No.
Was a skunk?
There'd be a lot of deer.
Yeah.
There's a lot of deer on the way up to Grass Valley.
Oh yeah.
I was at the river yesterday. I saw a rattlesnake.
Delicious.
Was it dead or we just saw it?
No, it was like I was gonna say it was hissing at me, but it was rattling. It was not happy. I was in its area.
Yeah, that's not a good area to be in.
Yeah, did you leave or did you stay?
Oh, I fucking left. I'm not an idiot.
I don't know. You may go like, fucking Steve Irwin on it and be like, look at this.
Absolutely not. I hate snakes.
Do you really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like I couldn't even watch like a movie with a snake in it. It grosses me out.
So you've never seen
planes?
I was about to say the great snakes on a motherfucking plane?
I have, and I had nightmares. Like I don't like snakes. I'd rather hang out with a crocodile or an alligator than a snake. I would.
Interesting. Does anybody have anything else they want to talk about? Well, boy, yeah, just jump right in there, guys. Super. You fuckers.
Yeah, I'm a one-trick pony, man. I just hate the government.
Give him a shirt like that. Uh-oh. Blues Nick.
I mean, he sounds crazy, but he's not. He's he makes sense to me.
I don't see him being crazy or anything. I mean, hell, that's one thing that I hate to say African Americans have been trying to force on, but I mean, real honestly, if the government's against us, then what the fuck are we doing?
The government's been targeting and fucking your community over since day one. It blows my mind when I see how quickly black people are complying with all these government mandates. Like, what are you guys doing? They've been fucking you over since day one.
Well, I think one unfortunate reason why people conform is because they are, I'd say, scared or they don't want to be eliminated. Because if we go against them, they have so many ways to go against us.
Right.
Well, yeah,
and
generationally, the government has programmed the black community that way. Absolutely, and it's got to stop. It has to stop.
Yeah.
Because it's all they push, divide, and conquer, and there's no reason that we should be divided. It's in our default nature to be cooperative. Every business that opens up with the idea of, I want to establish mutually beneficial arrangements with the people in my community.
Sure.
And then the government gets involved. And then it all goes to shit.
I agree.
Oh, governments. Dun, 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 dun.
I love the government. I don't know what you guys are talking about. They've never lied to us. They've never done political assassinations anywhere. The CIA tells the truth all the fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Although I will say, and this is probably going to piss some people off, Jeffrey Epstein did kill himself.
I don't even think he's dead, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Don't make him a Tupac, please.
He's hanging out with Tupac and Elvis and Biggie and Amy Winehouse.
Well, they killed Biggie. They saw that body.
Well, that's a hard body to fucking hide. That's how I know.
To me, it's like
kidnapped.
Either the people that locked him up wanted to keep him locked up and out of the eyes of those that would off him, and so they put him in a super secret prison, or all the people that he had the information on got him out, but they didn't show us a body. He didn't commit suicide in the middle of suicide watch. All those cameras that shut down in it. No, I don't believe that for a second.
It was an inside job.
I mean, if
damn straight it was.
If Epstein's alive, he would be chilling with Elvis because, let's face it, Elvis likes him young as well, or liked, I should say.
I thought they found him I thought they found Elvis dead on a toilet.
Yeah,
they did.
But he married like a 15-year-old, and then he used to like fuck minors. But it's natural for guys to be drawn to younger women because they're fertile and since the beginning of time.
Yeah, you hear that, Mike? You're normal.
Well, we need to do
younger women because
back.
they don't fight. They don't stand up for themselves.
No, has nothing to do with it.
Oh, it totally does.
We need to go back to where people are grown-ups at 13, right? This whole wait till you're 18 to be. I mean, we got a bunch of 20-year-old preteens running around now. It's fucking retarded.
Why would making them 13 make them any better?
Because that's when people used to be grown-ups. Like through most of human society, you were a grown-up by the time you were 13 and you're completely capable of being self-sufficient. We used to be happy and at peace back in our hunter-gatherer days. But modern society breeds nothing but emotional retardation.
Oh.
You're just blowing Sharon's mind this whole fucking podcast.
Hey, I got a little one. I got to get her right.
Your kid about 13?
My kid's 15.
15, sorry.
Oh, mine too.
It was 13 when we started. What do you want?
Mine too. And he's both of them.
Love you to death. Love you to death. Are we doing
Danny's worried about both of them, apparently.
No, I'm
that's
just saying,
that face she has. It's
I'm
like,
just saying, like, I didn't necessarily always teach them the right things, and now I'm trying to go back and like lead by example and show them certain things. And it's, if I would have just changed things when they were younger, obviously it would be different. But they don't really know how to be adults. Like when I was 18, I actually moved out of the house, bought a house. Like I was way more stable, so they say, but like I was ready to be an adult so quick. But now kids they just want to be kids, which is cool, but it's like it's not cool if you're like 20 and you're still living at home. Like you need to learn how to be self-sufficient. So.
Yeah, you fucking sponge. I can't say anything. I lived with my parents till I was like 26.
Oh, you did? Oh, 26.
Actually, no, 28.
Oh my God, that says so much.
But for a good portion, I was just living in my room drinking myself to death. Okay, so
they didn't come and get you? Like, hey, it's time to get up, get out. You were like stepbrothers with my brother?
Yeah. They just left me alone. They were just like gave up on me. Like, he's whatever.
Damn.
Well, I love parents.
And look at you now.
Yeah.
Thriving.
Stay inside all day.
Thriving, but you're sober.
Surprised they didn't pull life insurance on you already. He's gonna die soon. Might as well get paid for it. So.
I gotta go though. Both my kids are here, and I gotta make dinner. So,
all right, leave. We'll talk with Steve. We'll have some man time.
Bye, Danny.
bye, Steven.
Bye.
Oh, did we finally get rid of her? Jesus.
Yeah, fucking jeez. Women always bleeding and shit, right?
Yeah.
Your daughter's 18. She can make dinner.
I was gonna say that's the reason why she said she doesn't want to leave. It's like, wow, I can't make dinner. You make it. Okay.
I'm trying to. I had a question and it just fell out of my fucking head.
Oh, I hate it when that happens.
God damn it. Does anybody have anything? What were you gonna say, Steve?
Oh, I was gonna say it seems like so many times I come up with a really funny joke and then I don't write it down. It's like, God damn it.
Worst is when you put down some key words and you think, I'll remember it later. And then nothing. You're like, okay, tennis shoe, golf ball, and bird. What the fuck was that? And when you wrote it down, it was the most hilarious thing ever. Usually when you're drinking, but
yeah, I've done that.
I hate that.
You don't do recordings on like your phone or whatever?
No.
I'm terrible at that.
I'll jot stuff down because I have on my phone. I can jot stuff down. It's got the little pen thing,
right?
And it's just not as easy as writing. So that's when I'll just put down like the keywords and go, oh, I'll remember that, and then no, it's gone. I should.
Sometimes I write it all the way out and I go back and read it and go, God, that's garbage.
Oh yeah, that's that. Yeah, that's always the case too. But what are you doing, fucker?
Sorry, I'm messaging Danny D to see who we have next week. Because I don't know who we have.
Okay.
Because I was gonna plug whoever we had next week before we ended, but whatever.
They're hilarious.
Yeah, it's just gonna be us.
Yes, ever.
No, that's you, sir.
Oh well, thanks. I'm flattered.
Well, definitely.
I do think this is going to be an interesting listen for people because most of our people don't really dig the serious stuff. But this was a pretty serious episode.
Yeah,
I mean, I started off with a suicide bomber fucking joke.
They're hilarious.
I mean, not for people there.
Start off with a bang and go from there.
Oh, but
I see what you did there.
I feel just shame for doing that. Sorry.
That's cool. You didn't know him.
I've been better.
By the way, one thing I do want to say, and I'm curious what your thoughts are on this, Steven. So I have a friend who is a little out there and will send me Q drops. What are your thoughts on Q? I do want to get this.
Oh, man. So I was on the Q train for a while. That's for sure. But, it's just, I think it's all controlled opposition for the most part. It certainly woke a lot of people up. It really got me to start paying more attention to how the government works and diving into like some legal stuff and some legal, wordings and the way things are said. But until Donald Trump comes riding in on a white horse and starts arresting pedophiles, man, I'm just going to believe that we got played. Wait, nobody's coming to save us, man. We got to save ourselves.
So what I'm always curious when I hear people say they were on it and then they're not. What was your wake up moment as far as this may be not all it's cracked up to be?
Well, the fact that nothing happened. Absolutely nothing happened. Here's supposedly all this evidence and we're not seeing anybody get arrested. And it started to feel, to me, there's no difference between the people on the far right going, trust the plan, as the people on the far left going, the science is settled. It's both it's as idiotic coming out of both their mouths. It just doesn't make any sense to me anymore. I believe it's all real. I believe all the pedophilia and the adrenochrome and all that shit. I believe it's 100% real.
No, do you really?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You think Monsters Inc. just happened to be that exact storyline? Fuck no.
That's one thing I just can't get behind. What about the reptile thing? You can't believe that.
Oh no, I'm not a big believer in the whole reptile thing. I believe aliens are here, and I don't know to what capacity. For the most part, I believe the Earth is round. The most convincing evidence that it might be flat is the fact the government told me it was round, because they lie about everything. But I definitely believe our government is run by pedophiles.
That is so crazy. My big fear is that you guys end up being right. We're just sitting there holy shit.
I told you.
I would love to be wrong, man, but human trafficking is a very real thing, and kids really do go missing, and it's disgusting. It's absolutely. It would not happen if the might of the United States military was used to stop it from happening. But so we've been in Afghanistan for the last 20 years, and what happened? The opium production increased by 95%. You got all these cops that joined the military, and then they were busting people for drug possession here, and now they're over in Afghanistan protecting the poppy fields. If they were there to really put an end to drug trafficking, those soldiers would be carrying blowtorches, and we'd be burning all those fields.
Yep. But there's $1 to be made.
Yeah.
That's right.
Did you guys know, I was watching this documentary on Oxycontin. Do you guys know that actually Australia has the most poppy fields? And
No.
yeah, and they actually sort of hybridized this the opium plant to where you don't have to cut it for sap. It now produces little seeds, and the seeds are 2 times more powerful than the sap.
Oh wow, I had no idea.
Yeah,
So opium shake.
Yeah, and you want to know who owns those fields? Johnson and motherfucking Johnson.
Shocking.
My baby shampoo company. How dare they?
No more cheers, man.
Fucking no more feelings. Shit.
Yeah.
Come on, Sharon. We're having fun. We're talking about overdose.
No, I thought I was like, y'all wrong.
All right. Well, if nobody has anything else, I guess we'll end it.
Nice seeing you, Steve, man.
Yeah, Steve. I really want to see your final product of your truck house. I think that's because I've seen pictures of it and it looked pretty cool. So I'm really curious.
Oh, cool. Thanks. Yeah. We'll do a. I'll give you guys the first inside view.
Beautiful.
That'd be
You'll
great.
be the first media.
You could do like one of those like house
Mobile
reveals
cribs.
of like 1, 2, and then you pull back a curtain and we're like, whoa.
Got
What was
mobile-
that?
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
It's like MTV Cribs, but
and mobile homes.
This is my fish tank right here.
mm-hmm.
I don't know why I said it all deep. That was ridiculous of me.
This is where I shit.
Bye.
All right, Steve, thank you for coming on. I appreciate it.
Thanks,
Everybody else, stay safe.
Man. All right, y'all.
Thanks for having me, guys.
All right,
Thanks, man.
later.
Bye.
Bye.